Welcome to DEMOCREPUBLIX, where we cover the real news that matters to we the people. Hollywood producer and longtime friend of Jeffrey Epstein and Bill and Hillary Clinton, Steve Bing, is alleged to have thrown himself off his apartment building. Of course, this alleged suicide is claimed to have been due to depression. Fox News reports, Steve Bing, the film producer and wealthy financier who fathered a child with actress Elizabeth Hurley, has died. He was 55. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner Coroner's Office listed Bing as deceased on its website on Tuesday. His cause and manner of death are still pending an autopsy report. The decedent was pronounced dead at the scene on 6/22/2020 at 13:10 hours, a spokesperson for the coroner's office wrote to Fox News in a statement on Monday. The Los Angeles Police Department confirmed to Fox News on Monday that authorities were investigating the death of a man in his 50s in the 10,000 block of Santa Monica Boulevard in Century City. Early reports claimed Bing died in a fall from his posh Los Angeles, Calif. apartment building. The Los Angeles Times, citing a law enforcement source, reported that foul play is not expected. Former President Bill Clinton tweeted, "I loved Steve Bing very much. He had a big heart, and he was willing to do anything he could for the people and causes he believed in. I will miss him and his enthusiasm more than I can say, and I hope he's finally found peace." Vanity Fair produced an article about billionaire pedophile and sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, in which they mentioned Bing as being part of Epstein's Lolita Express circle. They were always the most beautiful girls in the room, usually models or former models, with a slightly aloof Stepford Wives aura that masked a deeper vulnerability. Several names came up when they were around. Epstein, supermarket magnate Ron Burkle, film financier Steve Bing, and former President Bill Clinton, then in the prime of his post-presidential career and flying around on Epstein's jet, dubbed the Lolita Express, or Burkle's jet, dubbed Air FCK-1. Of course, they aren't expecting foul play, right? But the timing here is uncanny, don't you think? Vigilant Citizen adds, although no suicide note found, Bing's death was quickly ruled as a suicide by law enforcement. The reported reason for the suicide: he was depressed about the lack of human contact during the quarantine. In other words, this exceedingly rich man, who has bought human contact his entire life, killed himself right as COVID lockdown measures are loosening. The circumstances behind this death are as bizarre and illogical as those surrounding Epstein's suicide. Is it possible that Steve Bing was killed by being pushed off a building, Russian mafia style? Did he know too much? Was he at risk of squealing on his elite buddies? Here's a quick look at this rarefied environment. At age 18, Steve Bing inherited an estimated $600 million from his grandfather Leo S. Bing, a real estate developer who made his fortune in New York in the 1920s. After inheriting his fortune, Bing dropped out of Stanford University in his junior year to pursue a career in Hollywood. While his success in Hollywood was rather limited, Bing was very successful at womanizing with girlfriends such as Naomi Campbell, Uma Thurman, Sharon Stone, Farrah Fawcett and a variety of Playboy playmates. His wealth and networking skills allowed him to make some very prominent friends such as Hugh Hefner, Mick Jagger, Warren Beatty, James Caan, Prince Andrew, Jeffrey Epstein, and Bill Clinton. Let us know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share and subscribe. And check out DEMOCREPUBLIX.com for the latest in news. Until next time.
We live in a really nightmare. We live in a really nightmare.